reasonable to you? Well, wait until later on in the video to see how reasonable it might be. So that's what I'm hoping from Nintendo. And before I do a Zelda review where I do over 80 hours of work, just play the game from start to finish, record it all from start to finish. I can't record while I'm in mobile mode. I have to keep it on my TV. I have to go out and purchase all the costumes, do the special effects, do all the editing. And you guys know how detailed I like to be in my reviews, 20, 30, 40-minute long reviews. And I just don't want to put all this work into it and then have Nintendo claim it. And they say, no, because you're talking about our game, because you've critiqued our game or put any footage of our game in there, that video is now ours. And I don't want that to happen. Now, I've tried contacting Nintendo 3 separate times through official channels, and I've gotten no response. And the people who I know talk to Nintendo directly, and from that, I've gotten that this situation is not going to be resolved. And so I wanted to do my own research before I went through all that trouble to create the Zelda review, to see if it's okay to do now or if they relax. And they haven't. In fact, they've gotten fucking worse on YouTube. It's not worse. And I'm talking, but first, let me preface this with, oh, Joe, there's other channels that show gameplay. There's two reasons for that. Your channel is either whitelisted. You get a free Nintendo Switch. You get free 10 consoles to give away to your audience. You are good in with Nintendo. There's a list of people that Nintendo like, and in that list that's whitelisted, you can show their products and have no problems at all because you're family friendly, because you're nice to Nintendo, because you're not overly critical or unfair criticism that Nintendo themselves decide, right? And that's just wrong in my opinion. Now, it's not wrong that they pick select people. That's fine. I don't mind that. But the rest of us, you don't have to fuck the rest of us and make it extremely difficult to talk about it. Consider, my channel's large, but consider smaller channels that want to start out and want to have a fair and balanced way of covering Nintendo's games without having to go through Nintendo, without having to give all of their revenue to Nintendo and wait for a percentage back just so that they can show clips or talk about Nintendo and critique their games. That's bullshit, right? Well, at least I think so. So I thought maybe they would relax. So I tested it with 1-2-Switch. I just did a simple Let's Play on 1-2-Switch. We placed it over there on Twitch, and I edited this together to see if I would have problems doing the Zelda review. So here is what I discovered, and I want you guys to tell me whether you think this is fair or not. Okay, so I put up the Switch video. We got a copyright claim right away. I fixed the copyright claim, put an image over what they're showing, so you can't even see what it is. Copyright claimed. I do it again. Another strike or another claim, another claim, another claim, another claim, another claim. So I say, screw it. I'm going to take out all of the instructional footage. You know, the little video tutorials before you play a mini game. I'm going to cut all those out, and I'm going to put images over everything and cut it short. Copyright claimed. Well, you go into each one of these and you see exactly what is setting it off. A visual content, 5 minutes through 6 minutes. What exactly is getting claimed here? And what do you guys think of this? Okay, 5 through 6:11. Let's play this segment now. Oh, a bush. Oh, fuck. Oh, look at each other in the eye. Oh, no. Sorry, Nintendo, for showing that. Jeez, I think I might have pissed you off here. This is an actual gameplay segment where it relies on my inputs over there to see whether I'm doing good enough to acting like a gorilla. Am I gorilla enough for the gorilla game? This is what the words and these images of gorillas and these bushes shaking, that is what's triggering the claim. And that's like that everywhere. So I can't show clips of gameplay without Nintendo's permission. This is the kind of stuff that they're claiming. I'm showing you it all. I don't know how the bot does this, by the way, since all of this stuff is dynamic. All of it is being created live. It's transformative work. How does the bot know how many hearts are going over there? How does the bot know between my score and the score that was shown in their promotional trailer? I don't understand how this can get claimed. So we're reaching the end of the claim here, 611, and I have unique scores here. and we show you exactly how the Gorilla game works. But no, and it's the same here. I think the funniest example is the air guitar. It copyright claims our scores. The funniest one is the dance one. When I clip it down here, let's go to 5:15. So we're not at 5:15 yet. 5:15. Okay, we'll start. 5:15. What is Nintendo monetizing on my channel, or what are they doing? Let's see. A disco ball and a throbbing dance font. And while we're having fun here, trying to share with you an experience of Nintendo, somebody might go, man, that looks hilarious. I'm going to go play that with my friends. I will buy that overpriced $50 piece of shit, right? And doing Nintendo's job for them, selling, instead of making thousands of dollars, they want to block this content, control this content, claim this content, and make a few pennies on the dollar. I don't know how much this would have made them. It wouldn't have been very much, and certainly they would have got a hell of a lot more sales if it was good, or if somebody connected with that particular mini game and wants to go out and run it. And of my audience of, say, 2.7 million subscribers, there are people in there, even though whether at the end I say, it might not be worth it, there might be a few people that say, well, I like that segment, I'm going to go out there and buy it. And they probably would have made a hell of a lot more sales if this video was existing on YouTube. But no, they want to restrict it. They want to claim it. They want to shut it down. Unless it goes through them, nobody can show this. So this is what's happening on YouTube still in 2017, while Nintendo's consoles are needing to be successful. So there, I'm sure I just showed Joe this is the next day, because Joe's the one that actually edited a lot of that video together before they got all those claims.
I don't understand how that fucking got claimed, though. It's a disco ball with numbers. We're the ones acting like idiots and making the game look fun.
Yeah.
But yet, since it has that image,
Yeah.
it's theirs?
Yeah. Could you imagine, like, if we did the Zelda review, if we used a background just so that we, for our green screen background claim, if we show the 30-second clip of how our Nintendo game froze, claimed. So that's why, so if you're wondering where the Zelda review is, we are right now, I've been battling Nintendo's bot, just testing it out to see if I could even do the angry review the way me and Joe like to do them.
And it doesn't look like we can.
It doesn't look like
because of that one image that we did. And usually your reviews are like 30 to 40 minutes long.
I know. So I don't understand why they're doing this. Like, I tried contacting them. They're not talking to me, and I can understand why. But I think that this is seriously selfish. It's ego. It's just it's selfish. It's selfish, and it's mean. It's fucking. I think that this is selfish, Joe. It's like a large company is acting like
like little babies.
Like
Mine.
babies.
Mine.
Well,
Mine.
Exactly that. But I think it's worse than that, because I think it kind of gets shady, because I kept saying, why is this the case? You either have the people that are whitelisted, that are approved by Nintendo, and those people can put whatever they want on their channels, and you have people who put stuff up who aren't a part of Nintendo's Creator Pro and never get targeted, but we get targeted all the time. That kind of seems a little nefarious. And then there's the third thing that I think is the shadiest of them all, this Nintendo's Creators Program. Like, you ask yourself, why wouldn't Nintendo join 99% of other game companies, even Japanese companies who were hard-headed at first, are like, realize, oh shit, all the other industries they actually pay YouTubers, or they'll pay for commercials, they'll pay for all this because it's all free marketing, and they realize they make a lot more sales the more their product is talked about, the more their product has videos about that product people buy, right? It's common sense, but Nintendo doesn't understand this because they're already getting a revenue stream. And what is that revenue stream? It's right here. The Nintendo's Creators Program. We talked about this before, but I I revisited it and I read more on it. And this is what really bothers me. You have video creators. So Nintendo is even admitting that you're creating content from scratch, original content. And then they want you to give them all your advertising revenue. If you use what is this program for? It says right here, who should sign up for it? The Nintendo's Creator Program is designed for people who post videos to YouTube that contain Nintendo's, shit in it, intellectual property, including gameplay videos. This is based on the assumption that transformative work is not new and original work. Nintendo is basing their entire Nintendo's Creators Program on legal gray area, and they are citing on mine, give me the money, even though there's no real legal precedent for it. And then that got me thinking, well, there are probably a lot of video creators, because they also say you don't have to do your whole channel, just the videos that have Nintendo stuff in it, give them to us and submit those to us. That's so shady. So you have to send them all your money, and then they decide to give you back your share of the money, even when it's potentially fair use. And I'm wondering how many people do this, because you have this huge bully in the room that's like,
money, man.
I'm gonna take that revenue because you showed a picture of Link, or you showed a disco ball and the word dance throbbing. That's some fucked up shit. Even if you love Nintendo, even if your room is plastered with Nintendo posters and products everywhere, you can't tell me you're going to defend that act. That one policy of Nintendo's 100 policies, you could say, dude, that's kind of fucked up. And I wonder, I'm betting you, Joe, the majority of people that do this are people that just don't want to deal with copyright strikes and claims all over their channel. So they submit to this draconian policy, and they give Nintendo
you see how much of a
money.
hassle we did with one fucking video.
And that's why that there was 12 different versions, 13 different versions, and Nintendo would just move it around. And I removed all the music. It doesn't matter. Nintendo would just move the claim around. And you want to know why I think that this is the most aggressive bot on thing? I think it's built that way on purpose because of the revenue stream coming in, because this is their scheme. They're making money off YouTube. They think that the pennies on the dollar, how much could they be making? 10,000 a month, 20,000 a month of all the creators together, 30,000 a month. So they see that and they don't want to lose that. But those executives, those old farts at Nintendo Japan aren't realizing this is 2017. And if you got rid of that and you made your bot less restrictive, or hell, opened it up like all the other companies, indie companies, large companies, Ubisoft, everybody's going in it, they realize how much more content would be created and freely spread around, and Nintendo would be in your face all the time. There'd be more coverage. There'd be more videos on it. And even if you hate the fucking game, you're like, okay, that shit was funny. I want to act like a gorilla. I'm going to buy that. You know what I mean? This game sucks so much, I'm going to buy it for my friend and force him to fucking play it. They still make sales like that. But no, Nintendo is purposefully holding on to this. And this is disgusting. And what it's doing, not only is it generating them a steady income stream off of potentially some bullshit, fair use, that they shouldn't be doing, but it's also stifling independent reviewers and independent Let's Play and gaming channels that are trying to show you Nintendo games, because they don't control the message. Oh, but if we control the message, you can do it. If you give us your money first, and then we figure out what we want to give to you, then you'll do it. I don't understand how anybody can defend that. So that is what me and Joe have been doing for the past 5 days. My back hurts like hell. I think I actually pulled something, and so it's really debilitating. So I wanted to do a Zelda review because it is put such a smile on my face, and it's so interesting and so cool, and it's unlike a lot of the things I've played before. And I don't want to have to do it in a stupid vlog. We just want it to look like all the rest of our videos. And from what I'm seeing here, it's going to be really hard. So right now we are editing together a video, and I think I got around the bot. I think. So maybe we can use this tactic. You see? this.
Oh, it has Nintendo
F you,
image.
Nintendo. I know, but and I swear to God, they still claim the stuff like lose and win. They do, and that's why I'm putting every once in a while. I'll try to break up the footage with a little this little Mario thing that this little copyright claim bullshit. So I think I might have a way around it. If not, but here's the thing. I've seen a claim, even though I think it's safe, I've seen a claim show up automatically like 2 days later. Or even worse, I've seen manual claims from Nintendo. So that scares me even more.
Yeah.
Even if we try to do all this other stuff and transform it and move it around and block all the screens, Nintendo can still manually claim it. And that's what I'm most scared about. So, what do you guys think in the comments? We wanted to share this with you. It's been bothering us, and I know some of you are like, "Hey, of course, duh." Well, we're still allowed to talk about it, are we not? That one last bullshit policy from a company that's supposed to be gamer friendly, and on the back end, they're doing something pretty fucked up, in my opinion, and backwards, and old, and antiquated, and it's something I think that's self-wounding. I really do. I mean, Nintendo consoles are making a little less and less money, right? I mean, I heard the Switch launches wildly. Well, I don't know if it's about wildly because they're only giving you like 3-day sales numbers. Dude, let's wait a little bit. But you would think that they would want to, sell as much and share as much and just saturate the market, and they'll get more sales that way than getting pennies on the dollar off of our videos that we put in a lot of hard work into. So, all right. That's all.
Fuck, man.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Makes me
I'd
nervous.
like to see Joe in a Zelda costume. I have a costume. Got one right here. It's pretty cheap too. I'd like to see Joe in that, and I got a few things
Son of a bitch.
to
Oh,
say.
you get to look
Well,
cooling.
but I don't know. I don't know. We might end up having to do just a vlog review where we're like,
Boo.
hey.
No, don't show it.
Oh,
Don't
fuck!
show it.
My bad. Sorry, Nintendo, you fucking assholes. Dude, just join the rest of us and remove this last bad PR shit and just, dude, there would be an explosion of Nintendo love and you would get good PR and I trust me, you're gonna make a hell of a lot more sales when there's a lot more videos unrestricted and we're not at risk of getting copyright strikes. Change, please change. Anyways, thank you for watching. So we'll probably I'll continue to fight the YouTube bots, see if I could get around them, cause it's principle now. Now now I'm turning to my dad. It's the principle of the thing. Okay, so if not, we'll have to move on to the Division or not the Division, the Division sequel,
Why?
Wildlands, pretty much. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and leave your comments down below. And if you're a Nintendo fanboy, please just don't bother. Unless you have an open mind, and then, let us know what you think. All right, guys, see you on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye.